Well, schools in Victoria are being accused of indoctrinating students with a one-sided view on the Indigenous voice to Parliament. Live now to Georgia Simpson in Melbourne. Georgia, what sparked this backlash?
Well, Laura, we know that here in Victoria, the Education Department is supportive of the Indigenous voice being taught in schools as part of the state's journey towards treaty. Schools right across the country are teaching students or telling students rather to memorise the Uluru Statement from the heart. Now, Victoria's Education Minister Natalie Hutchins has said in a statement, the Voice referendum will be a defining moment in our nation's history, and classroom conversations around major current affairs are a normal and important part of students' understanding and education. We know that the South Australian Education Department is also supportive of the Uluru Statement from the heart and the Indigenous voice and the referendum being taught in schools. We know that Queensland is open to discussions around these topics, while in New South Wales it appears the Education Department is sticking to what's in the curriculum. Now, opponents of the Voice, the reason they have an issue with this is because they believe that both sides of the argument should be taught in schools. I spoke to Warren Mundine earlier this morning. He's an Indigenous leader and a no to the Voice sort of person, and he said that both sides of the argument need to be taught, that there needs to be some form of balance.
They are putting politics into the classroom. The other part about that is if you're going to do that, then you should have a balanced discussion about it. What we're seeing is that there's a whole lot of high-profile yes campaigners who have been invited into those schools and invited into those classrooms to talk about the yes and the voice, but no one from the no side has been invited in.
Now, the Federal Education Minister, Jason Clare, has said it's up to the states and territories what is taught in schools. Warren Mundine has said that he so far hasn't received any invitation to share his side of the argument in schools. Natalie Hutchins, Victoria's Education Minister, spoke just before heading into Parliament this morning, and she did say that she was confident schools here in Victoria would be able to handle both sides of the argument or look at both sides of discussion when talking with their students. Laura.
OK, Georgia, thanks so much for that.